One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. His progress is soft with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Going to run again with Swift. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the pistol, Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10 now. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Tight end in motion left. They're on the counter with Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
All I can tell him there is good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. On target to Moore. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ralph's by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Williams from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Tight end motioning right. 3rd down, here's Williams. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, Smith to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You go play fake here with Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Switch.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll toss it, Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Genty on the draw. Has a big hole left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. 2nd and goal, here comes the option. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. He's got it. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Swift to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely understand that one.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Genty from the gun. Space to the left. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He rolls to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Bears nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 27. Big strike here to Moore. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's got Moore once again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Here's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. To the air yet again. Williams. That's to Odunze again. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Bears at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Williams to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. It's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Smith. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith to the air. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, it's Smith. On target to Thornton. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. And they take him down right along the 30. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 now from the 30. Smith to the air now. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Raiders first down.
First down from the red zone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for lotteries. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Mostert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's there. He's got it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Raiders first. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Quick to the left, it's caught. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And off to Genty. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else to be found outside of that. So third down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he takes it down to the 33. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun give here to JT. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit made by TJ Edwards.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Daniel
Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
They had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, he left touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Alfonso Dunze running the slant. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
A gain of 30. First down, Chicago.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. It's 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, Well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He can shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now Smith taking off with it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long for him here. Caught inbounds downfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
On 1st down, Genty. Along the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear the toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Pitch play to Genty. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Straight ahead with Genty. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They just get the play off. He's got it. He has the touchdown. The Raiders stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate. And I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule. Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Give up the guts. It's Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Genty on 2nd. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jack Bech on that throw. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
To throw is Williams. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's Williams again. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third down run from White. And he's not going to get there, Brock. Great performance up front by the defense. That forces 4th down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders close to beginning the year 4-0. Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken on the 7. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
First and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Toss play, Swift. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Oh no, they get him yet again!
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game, when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
At the 13-yard line.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.